Hey guys, welcome back to Games Mods. So we have a very cool video today. If you've already saw, we will not be reviewing one, not two, but three blasters today that are kind of the same and kind of the progression of the first variant, basically. So let me introduce you to the SBL2. Now this is Tahova's build, of course. Gavin Fuzzy parts, Gavin Fuzzy in design. This is the alpha version. So this was basically the starter version. The SBL2 Alpha here has a 70mm draw, has a 25cm barrel in here, and the B car is the Andromeda Beta Gen 2. And the stock is adjustable. It has one of those vertical Picatinny rails on the back, of course, but it's modular, retractable, adjustable, whatever you want to your preference. And they are Talon compatible, of course, magwells. And for this video, I will be using the Dragon Claw mags just because they look pretty cool. The SBL2 also has a dual button mag release, which is very nice. I actually like that a lot. And I believe Tofa actually used this one in a competition at Armageddon a few weeks ago. More info on that event later on. I'm still going through all the video, trying to put it to music and whatnot. So that'll be out in a week or so. But yeah, very cool blaster. To start with, the alpha version here. Let's move on to the beta version. All right, here we have the SBL beta version. So one step above alpha. This one is actually mine now. I bought this off of Jacob, aka Death Tree. I bought this, the case that it came in, as well as a Z-In, the small zinc that I already reviewed on the channel. But I wanted an SBL2 because it is very, very snazzy, and I liked his a lot. The colors, they got the black and the red in there, plus some gray and white, so it's a little bit of an offset of my usual colors, but I like a lot. The tape helps a lot. But let's go over the specifics of this blaster here. Again, Talon compatible magwell. It takes all worker Talon mags. The draw on it is 75mm, so it's a smidge longer than the alpha version. The stock barrel is a 28cm, so again, a little bit longer. I put the Gavin Fuzzy beak on there just because red with the red looks great. It has 5 spring possibilities. He gave me, I think, 2 others. I haven't tried them yet. And just for this testing today, I'm just going to try the one that is in here. I've not tested this yet. I just brought it out of the case today to test it for this video, so it will be a first for me too. I'm thinking it's going to hit like 220s, hopefully. But again, he gave me 2 or 3 other springs with it to interchange out, so it's very cool. But the 5 springs that you can get with it, they will hit 130, 150, 180, 215, and 235. So my guess is the one that's in here is probably going to hit either the 180 or the 215, I think. So yeah, looking forward to that. Now, onto the third variant. And last but certainly not least, we have the SBL2 EX1. So this is like a longer version of the alpha and the betas, so it does hit a little bit harder. Again, Tahova's ridiculously overpriced scope up here. Tahova's build, of course, Talon compatible mag mag release. But let's go over what it has in it. It has a 105mm draw, so a little bit longer. 35cm robo barrel, which is very nice. The B car is an Andromeda Gen 4.1. There are 3 spring possibilities you can put into this blaster that will shoot either 235, 250, or 275. I think the 275 is in here. I'm not positive. He used this blaster again in Armageddon on day 2 when we had a FPS cap of 300. So we'll see what it does. He's currently working on a different shroud. Even though this is nice, but I think he wants to cover up these bars, I'm guessing. So probably a little bit bigger shroud, but I think it'll look magnificent when it's fully done. The stock is a SIG thin folding buffer tube with a Magpul DT stock on it. So it's very nice. I like it a lot, actually. And if you look, it's actually very sturdy. It's not like the worker ones. It's actually much better quality. So very nice. But yeah, that's the EX1. So that's like the bigger brother of the other two. But for testing purposes, we will be filling up 3 of these Dragon Claw magazines. I'm going to put 3 different types of darts. Not going to go full out on the dart testing, but we're going to try, first we're going to try some Gem Worker 3s. We'll try some heavyweights from Worker, and then some Worker Bamboos, and see what we get roughly FPS wise with all those through all 3 blasters. So let's go to the door with all 3 and see what we get here. All right, guys, here we got the door. We got the SBL2 Alpha. We're going to go ahead and load up the magazine here. Now, this is full of 5 Worker Gen 3s, and then below that we have 5 Worker Heavies, and then below that we have 5 Worker Bamboos. So let's see how these do in the SBL Alpha here. 181, 183, 186, 183. Pretty consistent, I would say. All right, now to the heavyweights. 183, 166, 164, 165, 168. So again, consistent, about 15, 20-ish FPS less with heavies, but you know, it is what it is. And then we're gonna go to the Worker Bamboos. Sorry, that was one of the heavyweights. There we go, 200 on the dot. 193, 197, 181, 190. So yeah, so not bad at all for the Alpha. Let's switch over to the Beta and try that again. All right, went ahead and loaded up a mag again. We got again the 5 Worker Gen 3s, Worker Heavies, and then Worker Bamboos. Got the SBL2 here and the Beta version, which is mine now. Let's go ahead and load this guy up. The priming is really smooth. 170, 174, 171, 173, 164. So very, very nice. The other 2 springs that are with it probably hit a little bit harder, you know, up above 200. But I'm happy with it as is. The prime is very smooth. So let's see what the heavyweights do. I'm going to guess 150s. 147, 134, 138, 150, 138. So about 142, 143 average. Now we're going to do the Worker Bamboos. 188, 177, 183, 183 again, 174. We're out. So yeah, very nice. Very nice. I might do a short where I load the other springs up into my SBL2 here and see what it does. But let's move on to the fun one, the EX. All right, guys, now we have the SBL2 EX, or Extended Edition. Let's load the magazine up with the same darts that we did before for the other 2 and see what this guy hits. 253, 255, 250, 256, 257. So those were the Gen 3 workers. So not bad, 250-ish, 252 average. Now we're going to switch over to the heavyweights. So I'm going to guess these are going to hit 230-ish maybe. 233, 238, 251, 235, 250 on the dot. So smidge are all over the place. Probably about 240 average, seems. Let's see what the Worker Bamboos do now. 278, 261, 280, 278, 267. So not too shabby at all. I do want to see this thing hit 300 though, but that's just me. I'm gonna guess the strongest spring isn't in here. I don't know. He didn't tell me what spring is in there. I want to try three dragon darts. That's all I want to try. Let me try 3 dragon darts real quick. Okay, so instead of dragon darts, I loaded up 3 of the Dart Zone Solo Pro darts. I guess they're Bamboo 2.0s. So let's see what these guys hit, because I know they hit pretty well in all my other blasters. I want to see what it hits in this guy. 282. 282 again. 293. Yeah, much better. Okay. Yeah, much better. So, yeah, they're all really good blasters. Again, I do want to switch up the springs in mine to see if I can hit harder. Now, all 3 versions will be available, if they're not already, I believe. Actually, I think they are. If you want custom colors, contact Jehovah. I believe he has them for sale now. The EX, or Extended Edition, as well as the SBL2 Beta, the one that I have. Now, I believe he's selling the SBL2 for $322, and then the EX version is $365. So if you like something that hits a little bit harder towards the EX line, I would say up the spring a smidge and just fork over the extra $45, because I think it'd be worth it, especially if you're playing with 300 FPS cap. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'll leave a link down to Jehovah's shop. I'll leave one for Death Tree, aka Jacob, as well. I don't know how often he's building his, but I know Jehovah has some on his site, so go ahead and take a look there. But yeah, other than that, guys, I love all 3 of them. I'm so glad I got mine. I'm really excited to try the other springs in it, because that prime is hella smooth, but I want it to hit harder, of course. So yeah, I'm gonna be testing that in a hot minute here. So I will see you guys in the next video. Please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. We're almost at 3K, so keep doing what you're doing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.